Hey guys, how's it going on this special day? It is a Tuesday. That when I'm recording this video, it is a Tuesday. I'm going to predict week 1. So we're going to start off with Thursday Night Football with the Ravens and the Chiefs. This is going to be a doozy. It's going to be a great week 1. Obviously, last week 1 we had the Lions and the Chiefs, and that was a great game. And they're playing the Ravens. Can the Ravens get their get back? Can Lamar Jackson get their get back on the Chiefs? I don't see it happening. I think the Chiefs are going to come out week 1. Marquise Brown ain't playing, so never mind. But they're going to use Xavier Worthy. Travis Kelce is obviously going to be there because he's the guy. Packers and Eagles. Now, I feel like the Eagles have a chip on their shoulder from last season where they finished the season awful. They did. They really finished the season as awful as you could possibly get. I feel like they want to come into this season with a chip on their shoulder. They got Saquon Barkley now. Unfortunately, I think they lose. I think this is one they take a loss in. Not because I think the Packers are almighty or whatever, but I just think this is one where you think they got a chip on their shoulder. They got all the pieces to win the game. And I just feel like Jordan Love has a good game and they beat the Eagles because it's funny. The Eagles are one of those teams where they're so good where, like, when they have a bad game, when they play a team that they're supposed to beat and they lose, it's hilarious. Oh, let me do score predictions. So, score prediction for the Ravens and Chiefs is going to be 27-20. Packers and the Eagles, I'm going to say I'm going to go 21-17 there. We go to the Steelers and the Falcons. The Steelers don't look great. Their offensive line looks shit and their quarterback situation doesn't look good. And honestly, Russell Wilson is not the guy. And that offensive line can't protect him either. Falcons are good. In my opinion, if you did watch the other video, the Falcons are going to be good this year. A lot better than people think. Kirko is going to go crazy. I think the Falcons win this game 27-7. Now we go to the Cardinals and the Bills. The Cardinals are better than people think they are. I personally think that the Cardinals are underrated, but they're not beating the Bills. The Bills are gonna come in week 1 and they're going to look good. It's Josh Allen. He's gonna win the game. The only thing that I have for them is obviously, like I said in the other video, I don't know how good their wide receivers are gonna be. Their wide receivers could honestly be dog shit, and I don't know. But we'll see how good Keon Coleman is, and we'll see how the rest of them kind of shape out. But I think that the Bills beat the Cardinals week 1. Now to the Titans and the Bears. I think this is actually going to be a very fun game to watch. Only because I think Will Levis is going to, the Will Levis and Caleb Williams of this game is going to make it a very fun one. I think the Bears win. The Titans, again, are one of those teams that if you looked at my last video, the Titans are not anybody. They are dog crap. They are dog pile poopy. I think they're going to make this a fun game, in my opinion. I do think they're going to make it a fun game, but it's not going to be that. It's not going to be anything crazy. Like, we'll go 31-28. The Bears score a lot of points and get their fans' hopes up in week 1. That's what I'm expecting. Now, the Patriots and the Bengals are winning this. The Patriots are not good, especially the fact that they started Jacoby Brissett. I did not think that they would do that, but Jacoby Brissett is not good. And this Patriots team is just simply not good, like, at all. There's barely anything. You can look at Christian Gonzalez and be like, oh, he'll be good. Other than that, they don't have Matthew Judon anymore. This team is going to be terrible. Bengals are going to win. I'm going to go 34-7. All right, now Texans-Colts. This is going to be a good game. Again, I don't really know if I believe in Anthony Richardson. It kind of all comes down to week 1 and week 2 and how he plays and how he handles these teams. As of right now, I do not believe in Anthony Richardson. And this Texans teams, especially their offense, they look insanely scary, especially with the fact and now their defense with Danielle Hunter, and they got Derek Stingley and Jalen Petrie. This team looks so good this season. They are going to beat the Colts. I'm going to say they beat them 28-10. And the Jaguars and the Dolphins, the battle of the overrated quarterbacks. The battle of the overpaid, overrated quarterbacks. The 2 most overrated quarterbacks in the league, in my opinion. That's what this battle is for. So whoever wins is whoever loses is the most overrated quarterback in the league, in my opinion. I think that the Jaguars are going to lose. I think Trevor Lawrence is more overrated than Tua is, even though I think Tua is very overrated as well. I just don't think he's a very good quarterback. They're not going to play well in this game. Travis will be decent, but I don't believe in their wide receivers. Their defense isn't anything special in the slightest. And the Dolphins have a good offense. They have a good offense that they've built around Tua Tagovailoa. They have good running backs, very speedy running backs, very speedy wide receivers. I believe in the Dolphins. They'll win this game. I'm going to go 28-10. 17. I'll go 28-17 for this game. Now the Panthers and the Saints, the battle of the worst teams in this division. The Panthers upset. I'm going to say that the Panthers, wow. Tickets are at $16. That's how dog shit both of these teams are. I think the Panthers upset though. I think the Saints are realistically the better team, but I think the Panthers upset. I think Bryce Young plays very well and kind of shows some promise in this game. I'm only going 17-13 though. It's not going to be a high scoring game. It's the Panthers and the Saints. They're both not good and they're barely going to get out of this game alive. But the Panthers, I think, win week 1 against the Saints. Now the Vikings and the Giants, both two terrible teams as of now. I'm going to say that the Giants lose though. I think the Vikings can pull it out. I think that Sam Darnold is good enough. He's good enough to have this roster in a winning position against the Giants. The Giants are just a train wreck. Daniel Jones is awful. This Giants team is going to get a train ran over them. Even with Sam Darnold in the game, I'm going to say it's a 35-10 win for the Vikings over the Giants. Raiders and Chargers. I think the Chargers win this one. Honestly, I think the Chargers win this one. I think the Raiders are going to be a better team overall than the Chargers this season, because I believe that Gardner Minshew can make plays when he absolutely needs to. But I think the Chargers take this one. Justin Herbert, I think, plays well. That Raiders defense is decent, especially with Max Crosby. But I just think that the Chargers got this one in the bag. I'm going to go 21-20. It's going to be a really close game, but I think that the Chargers win this one. Broncos, Seahawks. Broncos, Seahawks, week 1. Where have we seen this before? And with a lot of promise on the Broncos. You see, I want to pick a win week 1, but we haven't won week 1 in 25 years. Actually, I think the last time we won week 1 was against the Seahawks, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was like Drew Lock's year. It was either that or Case Keenum. I don't know, but we beat them week 1. The Seahawks are the better team. I'm going to choose the Seahawks. The Broncos, again, I've said it before, I don't think the Broncos are as bad as people think they are. And I think they could get 8 wins. I just don't think that they're beating the Seahawks. Geno Smith is good, is serviceable, and their offense just looks amazing, as it always does. They have 3 great wide receivers out there. And their defense is always decent. So I'm going to say that the Seahawks win this one 21-17 and beat the Broncos week 1, unfortunately. The Cowboys and the Browns. This is my lock of the week. The Cowboys are beating the Browns. The reason I say that, now I know the Browns have a great defense and they got Deshaun Watson back and everything, but they don't have Nick Chubb. The thing why is the Cowboys are regular season merchants, and week 1 last year they beat the freaking Giants 40-0. I think the Cowboys come out with a fake vengeance for the year and destroy the Browns. I think they're just going to beat the hell out of the Browns this year. This is not even going to be a close game. They're just going to wipe the absolute floor with the Browns in this game. That's all. Not that I think that the Browns suck or anything. I just think the Cowboys are going to come out swinging. This says nothing about how they're going to be the rest of the season. This says nothing about their playoff hopes or Super Bowl hopes. This is just this game. I'm going to go 40-10. I'm serious. I'm serious. They are beating the crap out of the Browns in this game. No, this one's actually tough. This one's tough. These are 2 solid NFL teams that I could see this going either way. Genuinely see this going either way. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. The reason I say that, the Commanders' offensive line is dog shit. As much as Jaden Daniels looked decent in this preseason, I don't think he's going to be able to do much of anything against the Buccaneers. I don't know. I'm going to say Buccaneers. I'm going to go 20-17. Now, the Rams and the Lions. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm going to go Lions. I think they're a very good team. I think they are a top 3 team in the league right now. But it's going to be a close game. Don't get me wrong. I think it's going to be 30-27. Lions win this game. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun one. I'm going to go Lions win that game, though. Now, Monday Night Football. The 49ers versus the Jets. Aaron Rodgers' first full game hopefully first full game as a Jet. I think that the 49ers win this one. They're just so stacked as a team. Their offense is absolutely out of this world. I don't even understand how they have so much. It's like they are a Pro Bowl team. It's just a team of Pro Bowl players. That's how many good players they have on their team. That's how many, top 10 players they have on their team, at their respective positions. It's absolutely insane. The 49ers are winning this one. I don't think the Jets are going to be bad this year. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to make that team look good, and their defense is good on themselves, but the 49ers are regular season merchants. They're going to be great. I think they're going to win this game 38-17. That is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was a fun video to watch. You guys have any comments, or you think I did something wrong? You think I said something wrong? You think my prediction's wrong? Let me know in the comments, and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.